YouTube? What's going on? Sinman here. As you might notice, I have a mask on. I found this mask at St. Vincent de Paul for $1.65, and as soon as I seen this mask, who do you think it would make you think of? Right, Mike Gartner. Anyway, I got this mask, I seen it, I was like, you know what, I seen this mask and it reminds me of Mike Gartner, so you know what, I decided to pick it up, and because it reminded me of him, and then this is going to be going into my game room, so, you know, I seen this, and it instantly reminded me of Mike Gartner, so why not? This is why I'm doing this video, tribute to him, so, hell yeah. I hope you like, by the way. Okay, what we got here first of all is this was complete, but it's done at my buddy's house. I got this for $5 at the pawn shop. $5. Whatever. Here's the back. And we're gonna open this here and bring this out. Got the styrofoam insert. It looks like some of the stuff right here has been like taken out, but you know, at least it's the original styrofoam insert. And the only thing it doesn't have is instructions for it, so I can easily get those offline, off eBay. So very happy to get this complete in the box for $5. That's right, $5. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Next, my brother Chad got me. Picked this up for me. I was really happy to get this. I have very nostalgic sentimental value to this series, because back when I was a kid, we used to have these right here, the Dr. Dreadful sets. We had this one and the ice cream machine or maker or whatever. And what makes this one special is that you also get a certificate right there. If you grew up in the 90s, then you know exactly who I'm talking about, Dr. Dreadful. This is the 1995 version of it, and I believe it's the 1995 version of 94. Yeah, 1996. 1996 right here. Very vintage, very retro for me. Very nostalgic as well, so I'm gonna also keep a lookout on these as well. Anything like that, you know, I'll pick it up. Alright, next, get those out of the way. I got a package from Rob, and this is what he sent me. Dig Dug for the Atari 7800. And I got X-Men 2 for the Genesis. Incomplete, no manual. Game only, doesn't matter, still love it. And he also sent me Altered Beast. No manual. I love the cover for this in the back. And last but definitely not least, one of my most favorites, we have Doom, the long box version for the PlayStation, and I guess it's the custom PlayStation edition. There's the front, there's the back, and this is complete, obviously. Disc is in great condition, the manual's in awesome condition. Really happy to get this. Thanks, Rob. Throw that over there. Next, I got this at Goodwill for $1. Greatest Heavyweights. Right there. No manual. Got this for $10 at my pawn shop. Metal Gear Solid 4. Complete. Game's in good condition, just has some fingerprints on the back of it. Next, Next, I got each of these for $2.50 each. Yep, $2.50 each. I got some PlayStation 2 games and one Xbox game. First one I got is Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, and it's complete. Got Ace Combat 4: Shattered Memories. Got some great memories with this when I was a kid, or back when this came out, back in 2005, 2004. Next, I got the Terminator: Dawn of Fate. Next, I got Aeon Flux. No manual. And the last game out of this, I got Gun Valkyrie. And it is complete. Anybody that wants this, let me know. PM me what you have. If not, I'll probably just take it down and put it on eBay. Went up to, the guys at the pawn shop are selling this game for $5, but when I opened it, there wasn't a UMD disc in here, so they just asked me if I wanted to have the case for free, and I said yes. So I got the case for free and manual. All I got to do now is get the UMD disc for it. Next, I went to Target, and they had Spider-Man Edge of Time for the Nintendo DS for $10, and it was $20. From what I heard, this is a really good game. Next, went to my pawn shop. Here's a little story for you. I went down to my pawn shop, and one of the pawn shops that I usually go to, and they usually sell the big named games for like $20 on up. And I guess the guys didn't go through these yet. And basically, one of my friends was working there at the time, you know, and I was like, "Yo, how much for the N64 games?" And he looked at me because I knew him, and I used to live with him in the same apartment complex, and he was a really good friend of mine because every time he'd get off of work, I'd be outside, you know, dragging on a smoke. I don't smoke anymore, but I'd be dragging on a smoke, and me and him would bullshit for about a couple of hours or whatever. But anyway, you know, I'm rambling on. I come up to him and I'm like, "How much for the 64 games, man?" And he was like, "Well, for you, I'll do it for $5 each." And my jaw literally dropped. I was like, "All right." So I grabbed these 3 games out and out of the glass case and everything, and so I basically paid $15 for these 3 games, and I'll show you what they are. First one is Quake. I know this one's a common game, but I don't have Quake 1 yet for the 64 or the PS1. So now I got for the 64. Next, I got StarCraft 64. If anybody wants this game, let me know. Just let me. I'm not looking for anything in particular. Just let me know. Send me a list of what you have, because I'm not gonna be like, I'm looking for this game, I'm looking for that game, because you might have something else that'll catch my interest. So just PM me with a list of stuff you got to trade, if you want this. And next, I got Conker's Bad Fur Day for $5. And this one I'm going to be keeping. I'm going to be getting the box and the manual for it, so yeah. Next, at Goodwill, I know some of you may be surprised, but at Goodwill I got this for $1. Mortal Kombat 2, and it is missing the manual. But now I've got Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 for the Genesis, and all times I've only paid $1 for each for them. So, yeah. And where's the other list? I only paid $1 each for these. They're Game Gear games at Goodwill. Yeah, I know. Surprised they still sell games there for $1 each, but I'm you know, none of these are like big titles or anything, but I still got them anyway. I got the Incredible Crash Dummies for $1. Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos. Looks like a fun game. The one that everybody has, Lion King. I got Land of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. And I also got Castle of Illusion, so I guess this is a sequel or the prequel of the other one. It is, well, either way around. And I also got Columns. Very happy to get those. I had never come across Game Gear games in my town. Alright, next I got a couple of VHS tapes here. Alright, I got let's see, alright. I got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Goldar's Vice Versa. Has an episode or two on here. Next I got Pokemon I Choose You. I believe this is the first 3 episodes. Next I got TMNT 2, the original. And last I also picked up Mr. Nanny, starring Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. Anybody has to remember that kid, if they were a kid in the 80s or 90s. Oh yeah, I also got this too. WWE's No Way Out, Hogan vs. Rock 2, Bischoff vs. Austin, and Scott Steiner and Triple H go at it as well. Got this for $1. And next, at Goodwill, I paid $2.50 for these. They're original Power Ranger walkie-talkies, and they still work. The batteries have died already on these, but hell yeah, man. I remember seeing these in the fucking stores, and I always wanted to get them. Next, I have 2, yeah. Alright, I'll get this out of the way first. I got this at GameStop, Max Payne 3, like a preview book, I think. Or a book or something, I don't know. They just gave this to me. Next, I got Tekken 2. It's case and manual only, but there is a game in here. It's San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. So, yeah, I wasn't going to get this at first, but I said, you know what, at least it's a case and manual in case I ever come across it. And next, I got SimCity 2000. This is a case and game only. Really fun game. If you like city simulators. The Game Boy Advance game I found was Final Fantasy Tactics. Again, if you want this, let me know, PM me. Next, I got Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade, and I also got Throwville, but it's out in my living room right now and I don't want to get it. I got these both for like basically $2.50 each, so. And next I got Guilty Gear X2 for $5. No manual. And last but not least, I got this badass micro machine that I used to have when I was a kid. It's a Power Rangers dude on the bike. I think his name is Billy. Here you go. Alright, that about does it. So, again, check out Mike Gardner. Awesome YouTuber. He wears a stank mask like this. Except his is a lot better than mine. So, alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed my pickups videos. Be sure to be lookout on more as always. This is Sim Man, keeping it retro, 90s style. Signing off.
Rise from your grave.